Man, that is so cute. So let's move to this conversation now. The Good Party is asking Police Minister Bheki Cele and National Commissioner Khehla Sitole to investigate the legality of a City of Cape Town's intelligence structures. The party's Secretary-General Brett Herron says Cape Town Safety and Security Investigation Unit operates outside the parameters of the Police Act. This is not the first time the unit has come under fire. Let's speak now to Mr. Herron on this particular matter. Thank you so much for your time. Before we even get into this conversation, I'm going to ask you very briefly in just 30 seconds to give us your reaction to the briefing that was held by the Acting Chief Justice this afternoon.
Well, I think that the Acting Chief Justice made the right comments and asserted once again that the executive and all South Africans have an obligation to honour and respect the Constitution. And that the Constitution is not an obstacle for economic transformation in our country and socio-economic transformation in our country. So I think that it was important that the judiciary gave South Africans the assurance that it is applying the Constitution and not involved in politics.
All right, let's then move to the subject matter at hand. You described this particular unit as rogue. I know that you say it's in the absence of a fitting word and description that you may use for them. Why?
Well, I mean, it is rogue in the sense that it operates apparently outside of the Police Act. So policing and crime prevention is obviously a concern for all South Africans. But policing can only be lawfully conducted when it is conducted in terms of the Police Act. And this unit, by its own admission, by the admission of the city and the Western Cape provincial government, does not fall under a municipal police service. And therefore, it is performing, what it claims to be performing criminal investigations and gathering intelligence without being accountable in terms of the Police Act to any other legislature. So it is rogue, in my mind, in the sense that it operates outside of the Police Act in an unaccountable fashion.
And who is it accountable to?
Well, the city will say it's accountable to its executive director for safety and security, but that's not the point. The point is you can only conduct lawful criminal investigations at a municipal level if you are conducting them in terms of the Police Act. And when I have asked questions about the SIU unit to the MEC for Community Safety in the Western Cape, his reply was that he cannot answer my questions because the SIU is not part of the municipal police service and he has no authority or oversight over that unit. So the question then arises, how is a unit engaging in criminal investigations and gathering intelligence if it is not a lawfully operating unit in terms of the Police Act?
And I was reading, an article, and one of the things that JP Smith actually says around this particular unit, he says in this particular report, we've obtained legal opinion on this particular unit. And then he also continues to say that and he confirms that the SSIU is functioning very well within the law. And he says they've never reported to a politician and reports to an executive director, as do all other line departments. He seems to be adamant that this is operating within the law, despite what you've just said.
Well, I think, I am a lawyer myself, and you can get a legal opinion that will confirm that what you're doing is lawful based on what you tell the lawyer it is that you're doing. So the City of Cape Town will sometimes say that this unit conducts only internal investigations. In other words, they will investigate if a member of the Safety and Security Directorate has breached the law or been involved in the tender corruption allegation. But this unit is actually conducting external criminal investigations. And according to the City of Cape Town's own documents, which implement the Western Cape Safety Plan on behalf of the Western Cape Provincial Government, that document talks about criminal investigations and gathering intelligence. And the mayor, in reply to my complaint to the Minister of Police, has confirmed that they're conducting criminal investigations, and even went as far as to say that they are engaging with Interpol. So, if they are engaging with Interpol, conducting criminal investigations and gathering intelligence, but they are not a municipal police service, then they are a rogue unit that is a law unto themselves. And that doesn't help our fight against crime. In fact, that endangers all of us and is in fact an unlawful conduct and probably criminal conduct.
Listening to what you're saying, does it then, will the assertion be correct to suggest that this is in effect running a parallel operation to what the SAPS at national level is in fact doing? Mr. Herron, I'm not sure if you were able to hear me there.
I heard the parallel policing.
Is it a correct assertion, given what you've just said and what we've seen in the public domain about what you're saying? I mean, talking about engaging with Interpol, criminal investigations, the gathering of intelligence. Can we be correct if we were to make the suggestion that this unit is operating in a parallel manner to what the SAPS is actually doing, even at national level?
Well, I think that is the assumption that we have to arrive at, and that's why I've asked the police minister and the national commissioner to investigate. It appears to be a parallel police unit, but of course, the danger to society is that it's a unit that doesn't account to any legislature. So it doesn't account to the Western Cape Provincial Legislature or the MEC, like all other municipal police services do. And organized crime operates where it is protected. So we don't really know what this unit is doing and whether its activities are in fact preventing crime in the city of Cape Town or enabling crime. So I'm really concerned about what this unit is doing. It does appear to be a parallel police unit, but it is unaccountable, and that is the danger here.
All right, thank you so much for that.